Hi everyone, my name is Piterpakulski. Today we'll continue building financial model for massage business idea. And in the previous videos we started with creating of revenue generating algorithms. I will be giving all the links of creation of this financial model in the description of this video when the whole financial model will be ready. Also, I will be giving the link on the whole playlist at the end screen of this video, so you can look at the process of creation of this financial model from scratch, watching this playlist. And today we will be consolidating the revenues and direct expenses. So at previous videos we started with specifying of different types of massage. We can switch them on and off and see later what will be the simple discounted payback period with or without this or that type of massage in our calculations. Then we move to pricing. We set up the prices for our different types of massage. Then we added different coefficients, global coefficients for all pricing, then local coefficients for local pricing, to make us create different scenarios easily. When we will be able to see the cash flow statement, we will want to play with inputs. So instead of adjusting these inputs, we can just play with coefficients and see what is real, what is not. This will give you a very valuable information. Then we moved to direct expenses. We set up the level of direct expenses inside pricing. We also have local and global coefficients for direct expenses. Then we added the duration of this or that type of massage. We will need to introduce timing parameter for correct revenue generating algorithm to make us live in the real numbers of revenues. So this will help us in schedule modeling. Then we set up the working hours of typical week from Monday till Sunday. So this is how many working hours per day does this massage cabinet works. Then we are moving to typical week schedule. So this is important because when you set up the portrait from perspective of customers and services of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you start living in real numbers of revenues. Because for example, when you start specifying what services you will be giving people on Monday, you will be able to see that, for example, if you add too many services, for example, this level of the time occupancy for Monday is not real, and you have to, so you will be able to see that you are looking at Monday. This is the amount of services that you give people on Monday. So you can, for example, add some services. You can see daily revenue for Monday. You can see the time occupancy. You can see that we are giving more services than we have working hours. So we have to delete some services. But for example, see that for example on Monday it is unreal to have this amount of services, and the stick number will be, for example, this level, and time occupancy, the real will be 50% working hours. And you start thinking about your business idea more realistically. And this is one of the most important things that you have to be to look at the financial modeling stage, because this will give you the clear view of realistic revenues, realistic profits of your business idea. When you start thinking of your business idea from perspective of typical Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you will get the realistic revenues. Then you will be able to get the realistic profits, payback period, and so on. So you will be living in the world of real numbers. And if you, for example, set up just the amount of services that you give monthly, when you start, for example, if you start describing this amount of services inside, allocate this amount of services, allocate this inside typical week, you will be able to see that you won't be able to give this amount of services. That's why it's better to create typical portraits of day of the week, and then move from small numbers, from typical 1 day daily revenues, to the week revenues, then monthly revenues, and so on. So you will be 100% confident with what you get, with the numbers that you will, with revenue numbers that you will get at the end. So that's why if you do like this, you'll say that this is realistic, this is not realistic. So let's delete some services from Tuesday. Let's, for example, if you go to, for example, Sunday, you see that Sunday is hardly likely, so you will not get so many services, such services on Sunday, and you have to, for example, delete, for example, these services, get less revenues. You will go here and see that the time occupancy for Sunday is 15%, so this is realistic. And for example, if you will keep modeling without knowing that Sunday occupancy is higher, that is not realistic, and then this mistake starts affecting your revenues, your profits, your payback period, and so on. And if you look at the project like this in terms of typical day of the week, you will get the right numbers. So that's why I think it is important. So what we're doing now, we've consolidated the revenues daily and direct expenses daily. Then we move to, so here I pasted just a simple table with typical year and how many Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays do we have in January, February, March, and so on. So here we have 365 days per year, allocated by amount of Mondays, Tuesdays, and so on. So then we create the table with revenues. Dollar per month. Step 1. So here I'll put the days. So now I'm multiplying the amount of days in this month and multiplying on revenue per this day. Then I'll create the totals. So now we have the revenues for the typical month according to the amount of Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays in this month, and we have the portrait of each day of the week. So now I'm confident about numbers of revenues. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be giving the links of creation for the creation of this video later in the description of this video, plus at the end screen of this video I will be giving you the link on the whole playlist where I'm creating this financial model of massage business idea from scratch. So hope you enjoyed. You may give us a like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. You can also order financial models from scratch for your unique business ideas. We can help you with that. So see you guys in next videos. Thank you and bye.